Up everybody, this is Daniel's son. In 1997, Yves Saint Laurent come out with a women's perfume called Opium, and that actually stirred up a lot of controversy because a lot of people were upset with Yves Saint Laurent coming out with a fragrance named after a very addictive drug, which actually destroyed a lot of people's lives. And but the controversy actually boosted sales. All the controversy stirred up a lot of sales for Opium in 1977 and in the late 70s. But in 1995, Yves Saint Laurent decided to come out with a male version of Opium called Opium pour Homme. The nose behind this is Jacques Cavalier. Let me give you the notes to this, and I'll tell you my thoughts and opinions about this. Top notes is black currant and star anise. Heart notes is galanga and Szechuan pepper. Base notes is tolu balsam, atlas cedar, amber, and bourbon vanilla. Now, the main accord throughout the life of the fragrance to me is exotic oriental spices, and I get a wide variety of different kinds of spices. As a matter of fact, I think there's spices in here that Yves Saint Laurent didn't make public, because I'm getting warm spices, I'm getting sweet spices, I'm getting hot peppery spices, I'm getting a wide variety of all different kinds of spices. So I think there's actually more spices than they made public. But in the opening, I get a huge blast of oriental exotic spices along with black currant. Now, black currant, I can't really compare it to anything else because it's a very unique scent. It's very fruity, it's very juicy, and it's slightly sweet. And the black currant and the exotic spices, they actually complement each other very, very well in the opening. In the mid, there's the galanga that comes out and gives it more of a ginger note, because galanga is actually in the ginger family, so it makes it even more spicy. But it's actually still smooth. That strong dose of spices is actually still very smooth throughout the life of the fragrance. In the dry down, you still get all those different kinds of spices, along with the ginger, and what I get is different kinds of spices. I get cinnamon and nutmeg, even though they're not listed in the notes, but in the dry down it gets very resinous and very woody, because you get a beautiful resin from the amber and the tolu balsam, and you get a very nice woods from the atlas cedar, and there's also a vanilla, a bourbon vanilla that comes in that gives it a creaminess. So it's actually all the life of this fragrance, all the development, it develops very well, but each part of the development is so beautiful to me. To me, especially the dry down, because you get the exotic spices, you get the resins, you get the woods, and you get the creamy vanilla, and it's absolutely beautiful. This is one of the most underrated, unappreciated masterpiece works of art in the fragrance community as far as I'm concerned. I cannot understand it. It actually baffles me why there's not a ton of reviews on YouTube about this, and why everybody's not talking about it even today. This was launched in 1995, and I don't know, it just blows my mind that people aren't still talking about it constantly, because it is a work of art. It is a masterpiece. It's so unique. It's so beautiful in every single part of the development, from the opening to the mid to the dry down. It's intoxicating. Every part of this fragrance is intoxicating to me. I can't get enough of it. I've been wearing this for a week and I'm still not tired of it. I've been wearing this almost every single day for 7 or 8 days now, and I'm still not tired of it. I could wear this. I think this could be definitely my signature scent for the rest of my life. It's so beautiful. It's so intoxicating. It really is, and I just can't understand why every fragrance reviewer on YouTube isn't like talking about it and hasn't done reviews on it. It's a masterpiece. I think it belongs in the Fragrance Hall of Fame. But I love it. The performance is actually very, very decent too. The performance on this, I'm getting on the average about 8 hours longevity, and I'm getting a good 45 minutes of projection. And the projection is actually pretty moderate, and I'm glad that it is moderate, because you don't want like something that's going to project too much, because it is so spicy, and you don't want to like overdo it, because sometimes spices, people don't react too well to, you know, heavy doses of spices. So I think the performance is actually perfect on this. Even though I do get 8 hours, I actually wished it was more, because once I start smelling this, I just want to keep smelling it. I really do. I wish this actually lasted for 12 hours before it actually like turned into a skin scent, because it just smells so beautiful. Especially the dry down. I don't want it to end, but this is a true masterpiece to me. And if you have not gotten this, if you've never experienced this, please, I encourage you to at least try this. I will put the link in the description to where you can get this. I think you can get this 3.3 or 3.4 ounce for like $35 to $45, I believe, which I would easily pay $100 for this. But $35 to $45 for something like this, I think you should really try it if you've never tried it before, because especially after wearing this for almost a solid week now, this is in my top 10 all-time favorite. Especially, you know, getting to know it again the last week, I sort of forgot how beautiful it is. So this is in my top 10 all-time favorite list, period. But the link will be in the description if you want to check this out, and I hope you do. This should be in everybody's fragrance collection, male and female. To me, this is more on the masculine side, but the way it's blended and the exotic oriental spices, I think anybody could wear this. So anyway, I hope y'all have gotten something from this, and I will be back in a few days to do something else. And I love you guys, and I hope everybody's doing well out there, and I will see y'all later. All right, bye.